popped up out of nowhere. It was very emotional for me and very, very hard.
People don't realize how isolating chronic illness can be, especially for me because as someone with cystic fibrosis, I'm not able to interact with other people with my same chronic illness. So it can be kind of hard to reach out and find a community you don't know is there. Before coming to this retreat program, I was in a little bit of a rough patch, to be honest, with my health, but also with certain friends and just trying to deal with how to keep my relationships stable while still taking care of my health.
Nobody, especially people our age, understands what not being healthy can do to your brain and your body. It's just so hard to connect to other people when there's this huge part of you that you don't know how to talk about in words that they'll understand.
Communitas Health created an immersive retreat program that allows teens living with chronic and life-limiting illness and their caregivers to live in community with one another for 5 days and to learn and practice mind, body, and self-care skills, healthy and healing lifestyle modalities, and creative and reflective practices.
There are no other programs that provide people who don't have financial means full access to mind-body medicine and integrative medicine. And it just doesn't exist outside of this program.
This retreat offers a rare, life-changing opportunity for kids and their families who are going through serious chronic or life-limiting illness to really shift, learn new techniques, and actually practice them. Often when we're in the clinic, we tell people, go eat healthy food, go meditate, this will help you. But in a retreat, we're actually giving people a 5-day experience of getting to live that way. And I think when people leave a retreat, they're really changed people.
We've been able to fit so many special activities that are promoting healing and wellness into this retreat. Some of my favorite ones have been the mind-body groups, where we've been able to learn about meditation. We've been doing yoga, art and cooking, a massage workshop. We've also been able to have experiences in nature.
There's Qigong and music, guided imagery and theatre games to help bring people together and share and laugh.
One day we took a walk down to the beach. It was summer solstice, and we just watched the sun go down. And it was just kind of a moment in time where I just kind of went, wow, you felt like there was peace. And sometimes when you're dealing with the things that myself and a lot of the parents are dealing with, there's not a lot of time for peace. When you're in a retreat like this and there's some structure and you're kind of, for lack of better terms, forced to relax, it's very comforting.
Before this retreat, I never had the opportunity to experience meditation and the mind-body skills, and I really enjoyed them. It took me to just a deep comfort where I didn't have any stress or negative thoughts.
This retreat is really vital for families like mine because we are doing something that most families don't have to do. We're facing the worst vision of what could happen to our child, hearing the worst things that could happen, and we usually feel pretty alone.
Getting around other parents, beginning to hear their stories, I felt such a connection because their story was also my story. I've walked those roads.
It's really eye-opening to watch these different kids with different circumstances, all just kind of being kids. Instead of worrying about what their ailment is or what's going on, they're just kids. My son's here in a wheelchair, and when he's at school, he says all people see is the wheelchair. And when he's here, the other kids don't see a wheelchair. They just see my son. Here, he's just one of the kids. Some of these kids are suffering a lot, but here, they're playing and laughing and kind of just enjoying themselves, and that is it's a beautiful thing.
I got involved with Communitas 4 years ago when it was first launched and introduced. I've been struggling with arthritis since I was 2, and I was diagnosed back in '98. And since then, the disease has progressed and it's gotten very difficult to manage. I've been on constant medication since I was little. I've been to therapies, I've been to counseling. I've done so many forms of treatment, and up till now, I didn't realize that the mind was such a big part of healing. Here and through the program, I was introduced to a whole other way of thinking about it and thinking about well-being and thinking about illness in general. I've now been on both ends, so I've been a participant and a volunteer. It's amazing that I can now help others and watch these teens open up the way I did 4 years ago and be a part of their development and their growth and their maturing. I know life-changing is kind of a cliche, but it's been the best weekend I've had in a really long time.
The Communitas Health Retreat, I believe, has the potential to change not just the lives of the participants, but the families and their care teams.
I think this retreat is so important because when you're going through a chronic illness, like you sometimes feel like you're by yourself, you're alone, you have your family, but you feel like you're the only one going through it. And just being able to be here with other people going through it and knowing that you're not by yourself, there's a lot of other people that might be your age going through it is just so helpful. And having the space of being able to like share what you're going through and knowing that others are not going to judge you and understand you, it's pretty amazing.
This retreat's been magical. You don't get to see a lot of kids who have similar experiences in a normal community. And with this, you're able to have people who have similar experiences. They're willing to listen to you as an equal, as a friend.
This has been a really good experience, and it's a really safe place to open up and figure out how you're going to express yourself for your whole life, basically.
It's meant a lot for me to be on this retreat. I have osteosarcoma. It's really nice to meet other people that are going through stuff as well, because like a lot of the time I feel really alone. No one else really in my city or that I know of like is going through things like this, and so it's really nice to meet like other people that understand.
Communitas Health Retreat is more than I could have even imagined. I was coming here thinking that I was going to get some rest and have some one-on-one time with Chloe, and I realized once I got here that there was a community that I didn't know about. I just felt more support than I think I ever have.
This retreat program has given me a whole new group of friends, and it's also just given me this confidence again that I can make friends. I can, find people who will understand what I'm going through.
It is indescribable and priceless. I never knew any of these people before the retreat started, and now we're like a family. We're all connected some way, somehow.
After this retreat is over, I'm gonna take one day at a time and focus on myself and also my surroundings, and just appreciate this world, appreciate the nature and how I'm here.
Mommy, the butterfly!